Shalom. Today is Nevada Freak Show. They got all them freaks out there that what you call it, the speedway or something like that. They had some kind of electric carnival, some shit. People walking around there naked. There's all kinds of weirdo shit over there, and people starting to go home early in the morning. That freeway is packed, full of weirdos. We start this off with a prayer. Or give honors to my Father in heaven and my Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So I'd like to give praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Harakah Kadash. Double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone, the elders, teachers, students, like-minded brothers, and the several sisters that's quiet and have full respect of this word that the Lord has spoke unto you. You ain't out there acting a fool. You at home doing what you're supposed to do. Serve your husband, and your house is your kingdom right there. When the righteous kingdom come in, your house will be bigger than that, and you're gonna have servants. Remember that. And you're going to be beautiful. The Lord going to switch us up when that kingdom comes. And today's topic is, let me rude people. These Idumeans is rude as hell. So today's topic is Payton S. Gendron. That's today's topic. Who is this guy? Let's find out together. Payton S. Gendron. His name should be genderqueer, because he look like a queer in this picture. Let's get his picture. Look at this. You know he's been bullied. Look at this guy. Can you see him? You know he's been bullied. Payton. What's up, Payton? This is the guy that unloaded on you Negroes. You know what I'm saying? And when he came out of there, he came out without a scratch. He didn't get pound caked to nothing. He went up in there and like, yeah, I did that, punk. But who is this guy? Let's find out. Who is this guy? Let's dig into his history. First, let's find out why that happened to you. Yeah, let's find out why that happened to you. That supermarket. And there's going to be plenty more like that. It's going to be plenty more like that. I guarantee it's going to be worse. Like this Idumean right here on the bike looking at me. He's ready to kill some of y'all Jakes. He think you're doing better than him. He think he's going to be replaced. Like this Idumean right here. He running around with a basket with his life savings in it. He's done. But let's find out why this happened to you Negroes. You Jesus worshipers. Let's find out. Matter of fact, let me get that scripture first. Let's find out why this happened to you, bro. Hey, bro. Why this Payton ran up in your supermarket and unloaded? Because he don't give a fuck. He didn't give a damn. He was hitting all you grandmoms, all you your mammies, your abortionists. He lit y'all up, and you simps. I'm pretty sure y'all was part of the 2/3. But let's see why he went up in there. Let's see why. Let's get some scriptures on that. What's up, brother? Let's get this in here. Let's get Jeremiah 44:3. Because of their wickedness, which they have committed to provoke me to anger. Who's the me? It's Yahweh Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Let me start that one over. Jeremiah 44:3. Because of their wickedness, which they have committed to provoke me to anger, and that they went to burn incense and to serve other gods. Yeah, like that the abortion, that's a god right there. That goes back to Tammuz. That abortion shit, and you begals are the biggest abortionists out there. You're the biggest, nastiest woman and the biggest abortionist out there. Because of their wickedness, which they have committed to provoke me to anger, in that they went to burn incense and to serve other gods whom they know not, neither they, ye, nor your fathers. Because I don't know them other gods. I worship Yahweh Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Yahweh Shah is Lord, is my Lord. He's my Father and my Lord. Yahweh is the top head honcho of everything. He's over Yahweh Shah. Remember that. So let's get Deuteronomy. Let's see who this Payton guy is. Let's get Deuteronomy first. and 18. Is that 32 and 18? Yeah, 32 and 18. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 18. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art mindful and hast forgotten God that formed thee. So you forgot who formed you, especially you nasty ass women. You ain't supposed to be out here doing all these nasty things. You forgot who formed you. It wasn't your mother. Your mother don't have control over life and death until she kill you up in the womb, or she come to your house and blast your ass with a pistol. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art mindful and hast forgotten God that formed thee. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. That's what he did when that Payton walked up in that restaurant, that supermarket. The Lord turned his back on y'all like this and let that Idumean do what he had to do. And he lit y'all up. And the Lord saw it and abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. That supermarket. So when he turned back around and looked in that supermarket, y'all was laid out. For they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith. Yeah, they was calling on Jesus. Jesus, like Cheetos. They was calling on him. They have moved, this 21, they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. So in this bond, like I went to the supermarket like last week. You know, I go early in the morning. I seen Jake, this older Jake, elderly Jake, let's say it like that. He was in the refrigerator. He's pulling out a pack of bacon. I'm like, dude, he looked like a church-going person too. But he was pulling out a pack of bacon. I just looked and laughed. Me and Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah looked, I know Yahweh Shah. And I cursed him, destroy that nigga. Put Payton on his ass. There's gonna be plenty of Paytons out there pretty soon. They had 21, they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God, or Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities. Yeah, their money phone and them long nasty ass nails. You women walking around half dressed. That's not even you just nothing but a sperm whale. You just nothing but an overnighter. That's it. The women that really get looked at and married is the ones that cover up, because you know a man's imagination, they want to imagine what that body looked like in those clothes. Like, man, I bet she got a nice shape up in there. I'm gonna marry that one. No, you don't want to come out in the street and you just walking half naked. Like, you're nothing but an overnighter, girl. And you're easy. It don't take skills to get you. That's why you got body counts. You better do your study on that sperm, what it does to your body. Different kinds of sperm, stupid. 21, they have moved me to anger. Moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. The Idumeans, that's not a people. They're not part of this. That's why they up there and you down here. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. And who's the biggest foolish nation out there? Listen. Who's the biggest foolish nation? Let me get that. Job was living around the ass. Here it is. This is Job 30 and 8. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were valid in the earth. And who's that talking about? We all know it's the Idumeans, because Job was living around them. I don't know why, but I would have moved a long time ago. You want to live around these people? He said there was children of fools, valid in the earth. Yeah. How you gonna have porn all over the goddamn place? Child porn. What is that? That abortion is super wicked. That's straight murder. If it got a heartbeat, it's alive. And it's thinking. Matter of fact, let me get Job 30 and 7. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools. These people was eating this cavemen. Well, let me start at 4. 30 and 4, Job 30 and 4. Who cut up the mellows? Who eat those mellows up? Those are marshmallows. I did a video about that. About the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth among men. They cried after them as after a thief. And who's the men they was driven forth from? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out what men he was driven from. If I can find it. I'm gonna find it. Slack it. Give me a second. Slack it if I can't find it right now. Hopefully it'll come back to me. But they was driven forth among men. Those men is Israelite man. Israelite man don't want their ass around them. I don't even like talking to him. Who was I? Deuteronomy 32. We go back. We started 32 and Deuteronomy 32 and 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and it shall burn onto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her instant increase, Slakia, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will send my arrows upon them. And who's those arrows? Cain. Remember Cain? Cain means spear, a weapon. And that's what happens in that supermarket. When Payton came through that supermarket, the Lord sent his arrows in there. He sent Cain in there. Payton Cain. Because Cain means a weapon. And he said he's going to send his arrows. I will send my arrows upon them. They shall be burnt with hunger and devoured with the burning of heat and the bitter destruction. I will also send the teeth of the beast upon them, and with the poison of serpents of the dust. Let's get that. Let's find out who that dust was. The serpent that ate that dust.
Good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
All right.
They want to stop and eat? Hey, this one you. You go back to here where that serpent was. At least they say good morning, you know what I'm saying? Most of our people just ignore a brother that's out here. morning. Killer. It's like, devil. It's not doing it. You don't get no response. 32, this Deuteronomy 32 and 24, they shall be burnt with hunger and devoured with burning heat and with bitter destruction. I will also send the teeth of the beast upon them with the poison of serpents of the dust. Let's find out who that serpent is. Let's find out. This is Genesis 3 and 14. And the Lord said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go and eat dust shalt thou eat, and dust shalt thou eat all thy days of thy life. That means fusion. So the Lord sent that serpent, that same serpent that was in the garden that beguiled Eve. He put in Payton. Payton came up in that supermarket and unloaded on y'all. He wasn't playing. That's that serpent. Let's get some more of the scriptures of that serpent. Yeah, we get some more scriptures on that serpent. Let me get Psalms. Yeah, Psalms 58. This is Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charming never so wisely. So that devil, or the Idumean, Payton, the curse of Cain that was upon his skin, came up in that supermarket, and people was in there screaming like, please stop, don't shoot, don't shoot. His eyes, he couldn't hear you. He couldn't hear your pleas, your plea for help. He couldn't hear that. You see what it says? They're poisoned like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder. They couldn't hear. That stoppeth her ear. He stopped his ear from hearing your plea. Please don't stop. Please stop shooting. You just killed my grandmother, man. That's what the Lord did to you. Yep. Now who's the wicked? Let's get that. Let's make it known who this Payton is. Payton came through there, boy. How you doing?
Not too bad.
All right.
So,
doing pretty good so far.
right? So it's a good way to start the day.
Yeah, right. Let's find out who Payton is. Malachi 1 and 2. Malachi 1 and 2. Let me start at 2. Let me start at 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein thou hast loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons. That word waste, remember that word waste. For the dragons. Slakia. I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. The border of wickedness. So Esau is the wicked man. We're reading about Payton. Who's Payton? The border of wickedness. And I just got through reading Poison of a Serpent and the wicked are estranged from the womb. There's an actual race called the wicked, and it's called Edom. Let's find out who Edom is. Matter of fact, let me go to Revelations real quick. This is Revelations 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. That old serpent. We just got through reading that serpent in Genesis. In effect, what was that, Genesis 3? Yeah, here it is. Genesis 3:14. And the Lord said unto the serpent, that old serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly thou shalt go, upon thy belly shalt thou go, and thus shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. Meaning you're going to eat confusion for the rest of your life. So what the fuck Payton did, he came up there with his confusion and lit y'all up. That old serpent, the curse of Cain. Matter of fact, yeah, curse of Cain. Let me go back to Deuteronomy 32. Let me get 25 this time. Payton, boy, he let loose up in that supermarket. He didn't give a damn who he was hitting. And he didn't hear y'all. When y'all screaming for help, please stop shooting. He didn't hear y'all. Y'all was nothing but a Call of Duty to his ass. He tried to get the maximum kills. But he didn't run through the neighborhood like that. Them Negroes would have lit him up. That's why he didn't go through the neighborhood like that. With his body armor, he would have got lit up. He went to a supermarket, he was scoping it out. He's this around time, this the safest time to go in there and bust at these people. He scoped y'all out. He seen a neighborhood up the street. He probably scoped that out. He's like, nah, I'll get lit up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He let y'all have it. I'm surprised y'all didn't go after his mother. That's the one that fed his ass cornflakes, made his ass breakfast. He came to your supermarket and got rid of your mama. That's what he did. That's Deuteronomy 32 and 25. The sword without and terror within shall destroy both young man and the virgin and suckling, also with the man of gray hairs. That's what Payton did. He came in there to destroy. He almost caught that little girl that was in the freezer. The Lord blessed you. He's like, nah, get in the freezer. But you're gonna witness some stuff. Hopefully you'll be humble. Hopefully that humbled her. And people that survived that onslaught, hopefully you get humbled from that. Like if you end up in a wheelchair or something, like this guy. If you end up like that, you're supposed to be humble. If you get shot 9 times, you're supposed to be humble. You're supposed to get humble real quick, man. You ain't talking about like Pac. 5 shots couldn't stop me. I took it and smiled. The Lord sent 4 more shots his way. Boy, don't tempt the Lord, boy. The Lord tore Pac ass up. Matter of fact, let me go to Ezekiel. Because you know the Lord ain't no joke. This is the reason why the Lord sent Payton in there. came in there to destroy you. Let me get Ezekiel. Payton wasn't playing. And he had issues, and he would still be able to buy a AR-15. Talking about AR don't mean assault rifle. To me, it does. A means assault, R means rifle. But 15 on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. Couldn't mean nothing else to me. That thing is made for assaults. You know what I'm saying? It's a killing instrument. And he let y'all have it. What you call it? Soft targets. That's what y'all were. Soft targets. He came in there to lighten y'all up. Payton. Let me get Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. Yeah, the supermarket should have been called Jerusalem, city of peace. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sighed and cried for all the abominations, like me, I'm sighing and crying right now, that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others, the ones that got lit up by Payton, he said, in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near. Near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. What's the Lord's sanctuary? Let's find out. Let me finish reading this one. And begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So let's find out who the sanctuary, the Lord's sanctuary. What is the Lord's sanctuary, matter of fact? Let me get what's that? Leviticus 19:30. You shall keep my Sabbath and my reverence, my sanctuary. I am the Lord. Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. Let's find out what sanctuary means. Let's get the definition of sanctuary. What was that? 9 and what was that? 9. I believe it's 9:30. Let me get that. Leviticus 9:30. Here it is. No, it couldn't be. 30. 19 and 30, it's like that. Find out what sanctuary mean, man. It's a serious word, because he told the angels begin at my sanctuary. Makwadasha. Temple, tabernacle of Yahweh. That's the sanctuary. Where is temple? Where Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shah Hamashiach temple. That's the sanctuary. He told the angels, begin at my sanctuary. So that's what Payton did. He came through and lit y'all up. I'll be paying. Where's the full bus start? There's another Payton right there. I think he's Jake. I can tell he's on those fentanyls. Look at that pair. Sweet little pair. They probably got married too. He's done. He's finished. He probably a Jake. He probably got that Jake swag. You know what I'm saying? No, not all Idumeans that look like Idumeans are Idumeans. You know what I'm saying? They got Idumeans that's actually us. So put that out there. Because you got that little Negro swag. You just hang around with Idumeans. And those kinds, that's actually Jake's, have the most Idumean friends. Because he's the most talented in their group. So the Lord said, begin at my sanctuary and don't go to the ones that got the mark. Let's find out what the mark means in Ezekiel. I know what it means. Just for edification, sir. So they can eat a box of donuts. You too fat for that, sir. Who was that? Ezekiel 9:4. Ezekiel 9:4. Ezekiel 9 and who's 9:4? Ezekiel 9:6. Slakia. Or 9:5. Look at the box of donuts. Here it is, set apart a mark. That mark is an internal word that's in your spirit, really. The name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, that's the mark right there. That lives inside your pineal gland. Tawa. Tawa, mark, desire, as a sign of exemption. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the exemption on my license plates. I don't want no ticket on. I don't want that ticket. I'm exempt. Like police cars running around here, they're exempt. Reason why the police cars got exempt on the license plates because the police department is hired by the city. So the police department is not actually law, really. They're here to keep the policies going. They enforce policies, not laws. Remember that. The sheriff is the one. And then Mark, let's find out what kind of mark Cain had. Yeah. We got the mark of Yahweh. The hopefully elect got the mark of Yahweh in their spirit. Exemption. Hopefully I got that mark. Let's go to mark of Cain. The mark of Payton. Payton got that mark too. Who was that? It was Genesis 4:8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel and slew his brother. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? He had an attitude with Yahweh. Man. Yahweh was like, you know what this fucking Maggot just said to me. 10, and he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand? Cain, remember Cain. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me keep reading, and I'm going to get the definition of that word, Cain. "12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth." And you know, they're in Ukraine, they're in Russia, they're in Germany, they're in Australia, South Africa, they're in North Africa, they're everywhere. They're in the lands that's not theirs. They're vagabonds. They don't want to stay at home. Who's the biggest travelers on the planet? You ask an average Idumean, have you been out to the United States? You're like, yeah, I've been to Cancun. I've been to Australia 18 times. You know what I'm saying? They've been everywhere. I haven't been nowhere. And it's the average Idumean. You know what I'm saying? We keep reading. And plus, he's a fugitive. What a fugitive running from is from justice, really. And you know what they did. Let's not be stupid here. You know what the Idumeans did. They did a lot of injustice. And justice is calling their ass up right now. 16. This is Genesis 4 and 16. And Cain went out from the presence of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. Now let's find out the mark of Cain. What mark did he get? Was it a physical mark or was it a spiritual mark? Because we got the hopefully elect got the spiritual mark. And there's a physical mark. Let's find out. Here it is. Same chapter. Let me go to Genesis 4 and 15. And the Lord said unto him, meaning Cain, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So that mark was physical. Let's find what that mark means. Plus, if you kill an Idumean, what would happen to you? They'll persecute the hell out of you. Is my camera on? Slakia. Yes, on Slakia. They will persecute the hell out of you, man. That's why Payton came out of that supermarket without a scratch, man. He came out there, he took a shower that day. He came out still freshly smelled from soap and all that stuff. He didn't have to scuffle with y'all, nothing. Because y'all was scared. Y'all was terrified. Let's find out what that mark is. It was Genesis 4 and 15. 14, Slakia. He said a mark on Cain. Let's find out if that mark was physical. He said a mark. What is it? Ataf. A signal, a distinguishing mark. It's a distinguishing. I read it. It's different than the other one. That one was spiritual. This is a physical, a banner. You know what a banner is? It's a display. Like, yeah, this is me. A remembrance, miraculous sign. You know, miraculous. Cain holding a big sign. I am Cain. Look at me. I know you see me from a distance. A warning. Like stay away from this guy. They driven forth among them like he was a thief. He's a big warning. Cain. Let's find out what Cain means, matter of fact. Let's go back here. Let's find out what Cain means. Quayin. This is possession here, but you go to the actual word. Cayin. Let's go to the actual word. Spear. You know what you do with a spear? It's a shank. And he had plenty of spears in that AR-15. Because a bullet is nothing but a itty bitty spear that's pushed by gunpowder. Cain came through there, Payton came through there and lit y'all up. He didn't give a damn. And that mark he had was his pigmentation taken from him. And Esau was born with it. I already went through Esau, because Esau means he is desolated, or he is wasted, because he had no pigmentation when he came out. When he came out of his mother's womb. Matter of fact, let me get what Cain had to say too. Because that mark he put on him, Cain couldn't he couldn't take it. He probably looked at his hands and he's like, oh my God. This is what Cain said. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day. This is Genesis 4:14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And what else Cain said? No, let me start at 13. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. He was screaming like, I can't bear this. Because, you know, he was looking at his hand like, oh my God, look what the Lord did to me. And since we got Cain name established, the weapon, the Lord's weapon, Payton, the Idumean, let's see what King David had to say about the Lord's weapon. Let me put this in pocket for now. Let's see what King David said. Let's see what Yahweh Shah's physical father said. We start at this is Psalm 17:9. From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies, whom compass me about, they are enclosed in their own fat. Yeah, talking about we're going to be replaced, but you see what the house he was living in? That's my dream home. I wish I lived there. Idumeans, they coming out of air, they coming out the woodworks. What the hell is this? This is probably a porn shack. They probably Filming child porn. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? They violated the earth. Hey, what can you say? I don't trust them for nothing. It's like this is Psalm 17 and 13. Oh, let me start at 9 again. From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who can pass me about, they are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. We're an American. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth. Satellites. Like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. That's what Payton was doing. He was sitting in his car just scoping y'all out. Like, oh, this is a good time. Around this time, this one of old women come to the store. The old mammas. Lurking in secret places. Arise, O Lord Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah Masiyah. Disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked. The Idumeans, Esau, Edom. The border of wickedness, which is thy sword. Payton was nothing but a sword. For men which are thy hand. That's the Lord's left hand. Here, going for he scooped Payton up in that supermarket. Get in there and do your thizzle. Them Jesus people, them abortionists, Negroes with shaved face, adulterers, the sinful nation. You Negroes are the sinful kingdom, really, because you taught these Idumeans with their wickedness. They just they just elevated that shit to another level. Now that shit's touching the heavens. They probably shooting porn on let's call it the ISS, the International Space Station. They probably shooting porn out there. They probably put children on them rockets and shoot them out there and get rid of them. You'll never find them out there. Especially when they re-enter the atmosphere, they get burnt off. I probably just gave the ass an idea. We could really get rid of people. Slakia. From men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave their rest of their substance to their babes. That's what these devils do. And let's see if the Lord really did that. Let's see if the Lord is evil. Let's see if God really have evil intentions. Let's see. They think God is a big huggable guy. He's ready to give hugs right now. Let's see if God is a huggable guy. This is Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? So the Lord bring evil in the city. He's the one that's doing all these drive-bys. And he sent Payton up in that supermarket and killed y'all. The Lord did that. Let me get one more verse and I'm out. Yeah, people think God is just a happy, huggable God. He's happy and huggable when we follow his commandments. You break any one of those laws, He could put hell in your ass. This for you, me, not him. This for the children of Israel only. Native Americans, Negroes, and Hispanics. That's it. Nobody else. This is Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So when there's going to be mass murder out here, the Lord done that. Remember that, brother. Put your life together, brother. You could be joining hand with that devil right there in destruction. You didn't want to hear that. And then like he's on that crank. Hey, Payton will get his ass. That's the Payton he's walking right now. He's walking with Payton. He's walking with Idunian right now. The one to the left is Payton, and the one to the right is Jacob. The Lord ain't no joke, boy. I try to tell the brother, hey man, get your life together, brother. Get your shit in order. That's who Payton is. Let's take a good look at this goddamn devil. Let's take a good look at Payton. God damn it, fucking flies. Satan getting mad out here. Here he is, Payton. I see him. That's that guy. The supermarket man. Who is Payton? Look at this happy camper. Look at the one that fed him cornflakes. That's her. That's Payton right there to the left. That's his mama to the right. She fed this boy cornflakes. Probably Captain Crunch. And made him over easy eggs. Oh, don't forget the bacon. And what's that Nutella? Where that shit they like to spread on bread? That's her. That's Payton right there. Look at the happy guy. He was such a happy guy. Payton. He let y'all have it. He came out of that supermarket unscathed. There was knives all of them in that supermarket. Look. He came out of that supermarket unscathed. Payton. So who is Payton Gendron? Gendron. Guess that's how you say his name. Well, I just explained to him the curse of Cain that came out of Isaac and Rebekah as Esau. You know what Esau means. He is wasted away. Because look at his skin. Let's get back to Payton. Let's get back to happy Payton. The kid that couldn't kill a fly. The lunatic. He couldn't kill a fly. But he can kill you Negroes. Look at the skin. Look at that skin. That's wasted away. No pigmentation. That sun, that's like a laser beam lighting their ass up. They couldn't do this right now without catching some kind of cancer. They got to put on that whatever you call that stuff, that sunblock. And with that, I'd like to give praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harukat Kadash. Shalom.